excited. We're just off to rewrite history on what might be the best permission I've ever been on. Taking the equinox for the landowner, teach him a bit, and we best crack on, viewers. Wish us luck. Might not rewrite history on the first visit for an afternoon, but this permission is that good that not only might we make history, we might rewrite it. I've got to let the cat in now. What do you want, children? Hey, Buster, don't run away. Don't run away. I forgot your lead. Come here. He's so keen to rewrite history. Just getting the kit out, and me and Badger are going to go at it in a minute. Look at the size of this tree in the garden. It's cool, isn't it? It's my second coin on this ancient spot. The first one was a 2p piece. Second one is a 20p piece. But there will be good stuff here, because there just will be. It was forecast for heavy rain at this beautiful historic beauty spot today, but leaving the house I prayed to my lovely Rachel. First time I ever came to this spot, Rachel actually brought me, because it's 3 miles away from our flat. I said, Rach, make the sun shine for us today, love. She's obviously listening. We've come onto an area that's more populated by the public, so it's all been modern up to now. But Badger's really enjoying his first hour's metal detecting. He's found his first couple of coins, and he's well happy digging these because he fishes. So I'll go and give him his second fishing weight of the day. Come on, Bunt. Come on, we've got more lead for Badger. Got a lovely big weight there, Badger.
More lead. Lovely, thank you.
What's your first thoughts with the equinox for your first half hour?
Well, for a total novice, I can't go wrong.
Am I a good teacher?
You're the best.
And we got him a good machine.
How much do you owe me for that?
One fishing weight. Another fishing weight for my mate Badger. Absolutely amazing out here today. I don't care if we don't get the big treasures first time out on it, but there's definitely some here, judging by the history books. Badger's a fisherman. I didn't know what this was at first, but I'm assuming because of that attachment it's been some sort of high-tech fishing device. I'll let Badger tell me if he knows what it is. Plenty of modern gubbins up to now, but there's ancient history all around, and we will get on it eventually. This will be one of the last videos I make on the iPhone 7. Today I'm putting out a video where I show you my new camera setup, so it'll be an action camera with better live digs. And here's another weight for Badgie. Don't do it, Bunt. We love you. Come here. Hey, hey. Me and Buster are loving it here. Don't matter what you find when you're metal detecting on a place like this, does it, Buster? It's amazing. Amazing. Badger's speaking to his first member of the public as a metal detectorist. First of many. First of many. Oh, and then we got a new friend for Buster. Oh, look at them tails going. Buster right in the middle of it all. You'd never guess he was 15 and a half. He's got another 20p piece at the modern mill house, but I'm absolutely over the moon. Not with the coin. I'm going to have to spin this camera around to explain. I'm going to have to call this spot the honey trap. You know them dog walkers, the couple that were together that you just seen, or you might have seen them just out of shot, but there was a couple just come on. Over in that direction, there's some big mansions with huge sloping gardens go right down to the riverbank. My eyes have been popping out for those permissions for the last 2 years, ever since I've seen them. Well, that couple who just walked their dog now just went over to Badger and asked them if we can go and do their big garden. It's on a high ground rising up to a Saxon church coming off the river. So not only have I got this permission of my dreams today, which has only given us modern up to now, because we're on the public area, I've just got off the back of being here for my first hour and a half, one of the gardens that I've been eyeing up for 3 years. Dancing down, kids. It's absolutely dancing down. And we nearly lost Buster in there. It's a good job I had his harness on, honestly, because I forgot he can't see very well. But luckily he had his harness on and I managed to save him. So I'm just doing a roundup. Badger has got a coin. Badger has got a penny. His first
I've got a penny.
Where is it, Badger?
I can't find it.
He can't find his first coin, folks. It will turn up.
It will, definitely.
Look at this beautiful Tudor beam in the garage. That's when you know you're on an old building. This is what we saved from the beauty spot before the rains came. All this rubbish. And now this is the very special coin.
I'll frame that.
That's Badger's first coin, and we've got to ask Badger now, have you got the bug?
Very much so.
Happy days, Badger.
Very happy. Had a good day.
So Badger's got the bug. He's had an hour and a half on the Equinox. He's got permission for this beautiful property. We've gained another property that I've been eyeballing for 3 years. So more beeping for me and Badger, kids. Not a bad day, mate.
Thank you very much, Steve.
It's all right, Badger, you puff. First ever coin. Banging it down, look. Absolutely banging it down off the old mill house roof. Well, I'm loving it. Out in the rain, finding modern stuff, waiting for the treasure that the rains will bring. So the previous owner of this beautiful mill house, a man by the name of Jack Crabtree, he actually brought this back. He used to be one of them guys who just collect all kinds. He had his own electrical company and he obviously liked collecting things. He must have seen that on his travels and thought, well, that'll be interesting for the mill house. And I'll show you something else outside the garage even though it's raining. So this turbine was brought from an abandoned mill on the River Exe, and there was 2 of these brought here in 1937, and the 2 of them powered the mill, and now modern technology has replaced them, but the sister turbine to this is still working at the world famous Iron Bridge Museum in Shropshire at a mill. So that the sister of that is in the Iron Bridge Museum. And if I stand here, you can see that it's big iron. It's big. Is it open, is it? Wow, it is open. We're going to have a look at some of the work engineering that goes into the mill. Oh wow, look at this. Now this is all your modern day equipment, but obviously back in the day some of this equipment. There's been a mill on this site according to the history books for at least 1,000 years. And this is the current incarnation. Look at all the heavy gifting here. Turbine spinning at some speed, isn't it? Is that because the grid is so high?
It's actually slower than it usually is at the moment. We are generating very little power.
And this is a view out of the window here with all the engineering works. And back in the day, in olden times, just here on the side of the building was where the big old wheel was for the mill.
We're generating 240 volts.
Yeah.
The frequency is just below 50 hertz. Very low on power at the moment. This is our power, alternating current. This is what we have spare at the moment, nothing. Usually we have around about 60, and that gives us enough power to generate electricity to heat the whole building.
So the thing that I showed you out in the garden was replaced by this, and this is some of the workings. And Badger, what was you saying about the electricity? It powers the house?
It powers we generate about 22 kilowatts of power, and with that 22 kilowatts of power we use most of it for heating.
Yeah.
Bear in mind this is a big building where there's about 50 radiators, so it's several times bigger than your normal property.
And you could give some back to the national grid, but it's not compatible.
No, not compatible with it. The chap who came to explain to us said that the electricity is classed as dirty.
Dirty electricity.
Yeah. So the harmonics in the electric isn't compatible with the grid. So any spare power that we get gets wasted.
Oh, you waste it.
Just gets burnt off. This is like a big convector heater.
Oh, I'm with you. And this is some of the history of the mill here. And yeah, there is a plaque outside that explains that there's been a mill on this site for at least 1,000 years. So everything you're seeing today in this video is just a little snapshot from modern times. Look out this window. Doesn't get better than that, does it, viewers? A bit of history with Anglo, Celtic and Badger. You know what Stevie's like, you know there's going to be many good finds, and there'll be days when hopefully, bear in mind it was Badger's first day today ever using a metal detector with the Equinox 800. There won't be just good finds for me, there'll be plenty for Badger as well. Alright viewers, so be lucky. Buster fretting for his daddy. Church over there, that's my new permission. That's my new permission over there that the dog walkers give me. I'll show you now. So we've just come back because it's raining. Sorry about the wind noise, I'm getting a new camera for the next videos. If I cross this bridge, that meadow there on the other side is the end of the permission that I've got, that we were just on. And if I go over to the end of the bridge, I'll be able to show you the new permission that the dog walkers gave me. So we're here on the other side of the bridge, and That's my new permission in the distance. Massive garden running down yet again to the River Avon, where there's loads of Saxon, and in them fields there's a Saxon cemetery, and those gardens starting down by the river that run up, there's a church up there that's actually a village, so that'll all be Saxon. It's that big garden there, I think, but I'll show it you with the church at the top of the hill now. It's so exclusive, this garden, that they've got a fleet of them robot lawnmowers on it. So that's it, kids, a first look at my new permission. And the high ground that you're looking at that comes up from the village, just behind the houses up on the top of it, there's a church that's about 1,000 years old. So that is actually my new permission. All that lovely garden on a high point right next to the river. So once I find something amazing and give it to the landowners, I'm hoping I'll get more gardens, because all the neighbouring properties right down this river have all got big gardens like that. I'll show you a couple of his neighbours' gardens now. It's actually raining and I ain't got my coat on. So as you can see, on that side of the river, it's just one huge garden after the other. I think that's my new permission. I haven't phoned him and met him yet, but it's one of these massive gardens and it's lashing down with rain, and the church is just there, and that's a bit of Buster. Right kids, I'm going to leave off now because I'm literally getting drenched. But what a result, eh kids, it's all Saxon as well. Oh, I can see the robot lawnmowers up there. It's actually, I think it's that garden right in the middle of the picture now, and the church is just behind the house. So we're actually under the bridge now. That's the walkway where the permission is up there. And this gate was where I first met Badger 3 months ago, when I was really poorly. I was suffering badly from my prostate, and the antidepressants had made me nuts basically. And the day I met Badger here at this gate and got chatting was one of the low points in my life. I was absolutely struggling majorly, and I got talking to Badger, and that's how we got the mill house, isn't it, Buster? Poor bunch is absolutely bedraggled, but we've had an amazing adventure today. Taking them home now, we only live 2 miles away. So I'm really buzzing, viewers, with my first day out on the mill house, getting that other amazing permission. We only went on a little bit where we knew the public had been a lot, but I'll be back there many times. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe to my channel, make sure you click the bell, and keep watching me and Buster as we meet all these amazing people and hopefully find some great things. So please click that subscribe button, kids. Thank you very much. Poor little Captain Bubbles. He doesn't even like metal detecting. Oh, we love you, Bunt. I'm taking him home to dry him off now. 15.5 years old. Proper little soldier. Buster, you're not the only one who got wet, Yukiko. Buster's very wet, I'm very wet, but it's always nice to speak to you. Isn't it, Buster? He loves you.